how to read the Bible in a different way. So recently I started to read Bible again, but this time I read it like one very short fragment, and then I think, what imagine that it's that this is really the case, that I'm that person, what I would think and what I would do. And that's a very interesting take, because let's say that we take Joseph, Saint Joseph. Let's say that he suddenly has a message, a dream, that he should leave a country and go to another country. Okay, sounds interesting if for a person who believes and so on. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. Of course, he got the message and he packed bags and left. But if you think deeper about it, how would you feel? What would you think if that would happen to you today? Imagine that you have your life, you have your job, you have maybe your friends and colleagues, and one night you get this kind of message. What do you think? Maybe you think, okay, was it really clear? Probably the message was super clear, that he knew that it's not a normal dream or a vision, but nevertheless, would you think, okay, but is it really the case? I need another sign. How am I going to leave everything? I have a lot of good things also. I have people who I need to help here. I can't just leave. I don't know what will happen there. Probably that what was going from our mind. And also, okay, why do I get this message at all? Why don't instead, for example, the problem is not solved in another way? Why it's me who needs to now turn around my life upside down and just leave and go? And when I started to read Bible from that perspective, it started to give me more understanding and more answers. And in this particular case, of course, we will not know answers to everything, because we are not God. Only God. He's extremely intelligent, loving, he's beyond time and so on. So we can't compare to the capabilities to understand everything. But it can help us maybe in our lives to sometimes make decisions, sometimes try to realize how we should act, how we should think, what we should do. And also it's good to remember, at some point I realized that we, as I said in other videos, we are called to grow in virtues, in love and so on. And God wants us to participate in it. And that makes a lot of sense. Because if God would solve everything and all the problems, how could we grow? It's like with our kids. They can't grow if we would solve everything by ourselves for them. They can't have maybe then free will, they can't love us out of free will and so on. So it makes a lot of sense that God actually wants that we participate in spreading the love, in growing, in becoming better and so on. Very interesting take. I hope maybe it will inspire you to look at the Bible and read it in a different way.